You've been told to stay calm, to rise above, to not let anything affect you. You scroll through your feed and see it everywhere. Don't react. Be unbothered. Stay silent. Stay strong. So you clench your jaw, bury your rage, dismiss your heartbreak, and wear that blank expression, as if nothing touches you. But here's the truth. The more you act like nothing affects you, the more everything does. Silently, invisibly, fatally. And Carl Jung saw it coming long before we did. In today's world, being unbothered is glorified. It's become a performance, a currency of power. If you don't react, you win. If you show no emotion, you're untouchable. If they can't shake you, they can't control you. But what if I told you this very performance is a mask, not of power, but of deep emotional disconnection? Carl Jung called this the persona, the face we wear to survive social life. The problem isn't the persona itself. The problem is when we become it. When you convince yourself that your numb exterior is your strength, you cut off everything that makes you human. Your grief, your wonder, your rage, your love. And while the world applauds your stoicism, your soul quietly begins to rot. Carl Jung believed that every time you reject a part of yourself, every emotion you deny, every fear you suppress, every truth you swallow, it doesn't disappear. It slips into the shadow. The shadow is the part of the psyche where all our unwanted feelings and impulses live. It holds our repressed sadness, our quiet rage, our hidden shame. And the more you act as if nothing affects you, the darker that shadow becomes. Eventually it leaks, in depression, in sudden bursts of anger, in the numbness you can't explain, in the relationships you can't hold on to. Because acting unaffected doesn't protect you, it separates you from yourself. Jung warned, until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life and you will call it fate. Now, let's be clear. There's a difference between emotional mastery and emotional avoidance. Stoicism, in its pure form, is not about being numb. It's about choosing your response, about not being ruled by chaos. But the modern world has twisted this wisdom. Now, being unbothered often means being emotionally absent. It means detaching to survive, not to evolve. And there's a cost. You lose your capacity to feel joy. You stop crying, but also stop laughing. You look calm, but you can't connect. You survive, but don't really live. You've turned yourself into a fortress, but no one, not even you, can get in anymore. Here's something uncomfortable. Acting like nothing affects you is often a trauma response. It's what you learned when feeling too much was dangerous, when crying was punished, when vulnerability was laughed at, when being too emotional made you weak. So you adapted, you hardened, you mastered the art of detachment. You told yourself, if nothing touches me, nothing can hurt me. But now you're stuck. You don't know how to feel. You don't know how to trust. You've muted the world so much. You can't hear your own soul anymore. And that's not resilience. That's survival mode. Real strength is not pretending nothing affects you. Real strength is being affected deeply, but staying rooted anyway. It's being able to feel anger without becoming violent, to feel sorrow without collapsing, to feel fear but still move forward with courage. It's feeling everything and still choosing grace. Carl Jung didn't want us to suppress our emotions. He wanted us to integrate them, to bring light into the darkness, to embrace the wholeness of who we are. Because the moment you stop running from yourself is the moment you finally become whole. Maybe you're realizing you've worn the I'm fine mask for so long, you forgot what your real face looks like. So, what now? You don't need to cry in public. You don't need to shout your truth from rooftops, but you do need to reconnect. Start with honesty, Feel what you feel. Journal, meditate, speak, even if your voice trembles. Do your shadow work. Ask, what have I been hiding from myself? Whose voice am I silencing inside me? Seek depth over appearance. Choose healing over performance. And remember, you are not powerful because nothing affects you. You are powerful because you can hold it all and still stay soft. Carl Jung taught us that the path to wholeness is not found in perfection, but in integration. So the next time you're tempted to act like nothing affects you, ask yourself, is this strength? Or am I just afraid to feel? Don't become a ghost in your own life. Your feelings don't make you weak. They make you real. They make you alive. Thank you for watching. If you want to take your understanding of the laws of the universe further, click the link in the comments below to start creating your dream reality. And if this spoke to something deep inside you, leave a comment below. Your truth might be the light someone else needs to see.